Good morning, good morning. Put on one of Berkeley's hair scarves just to get my hair out of my face and looked in the mirror and I could see it in my peripheral vision, but this looks like I have dog ears. I am so cold. I'm about to change into sweatpants and a bigger sweatshirt, or I could turn my heater up. That'd probably be easier. So my kids, y'all are just gonna have to deal with the dog ears because my hair's out of my face. So my kids went back to school today. So it's like the most Mondayest Thursday ever, which is kind of great because I do love Mondays, but I do love Mondays, but then to remember that no, lady, it's Thursday. It's basically the weekend. I mean, yeah, that feels awesome. It's great. I don't know why I didn't go back to school for just 2 days. But it's also kind of nice, I guess. Like you get 2 days and then just kidding, it's the weekend again. So I'm not complaining. It's nice. But yeah, my whole day is kind of thrown. I'm kind of slowly getting back into like the schedule. I'm not going to lie. I would have enjoyed another week of holiday, of like no schedule. It was just a really, really good, fun holiday. I shared this in stories throughout the break. My kids got way too much screen time, more than any pediatrician in the whole entire world would recommend. But it was so fun. Like we did it together, like the Nintendo sports where you can play tennis and badminton. My whole right side was so sore. I'm not kidding. It's kind of embarrassing. It was very sore from like swatting my hardest in virtual tennis, in badminton. It was really fun. I'm pretty much just ranting at this point, but I've talked about this before. I don't like New Year's resolutions. I've never liked them. It's always been a pretty unpopular opinion. Goals are okay. Like obtainable goals, obtainable goals are okay, but I don't like the pressure of resolutions. I just don't. Also, like you're the one doing it. Like it's not like someone gave you a task and you have to complete it or you're fired. Like I don't know. And I'm an 8. Like I'm a motivated person. I don't know. It's just like I think it's more in my mind of like I'll set a goal and then I need to do it. Just do the goal, do the task, just do it, you know? Let's not talk about it, let's just do it. Anyways, I'm sitting here talking to Haley this morning about my goals and they're so lame and basic. Like, I don't know, not wear one pair of daily contacts for a whole year. So yeah, I wrote down like the trend of like in and outs. And my ins are so boring. It's like, don't forget to take that B12 supplement. I need the iron supplement this year. Like, so boring and basic, but my life. And so I'm embracing them. And so I'm not thinking of them as resolutions. I'm thinking of them as like, okay, I kind of sucked at this last year and you know you need to be better. So let's maybe apply a little bit of pressure because it's good for your health. Not because it's trendy, not because it's a fad, because you have health problems and you need to take iron supplements. Something I genuinely love doing every January. I named it 3 years ago, The Great Purgatory. And so I purge so many items per day. And so every single day, which I know you don't, I always say, who wants to join me? And then I talk about it so we can kind of do it together at the same time and not forget about it. Every day is a lot, and I understand, especially working outside of the home full time. Like, I don't know if I could have done that while filming. So do it even per week where you touch it on the weekends. But I'm doing so many items per day. I need to sit and think about it. I'll announce it tomorrow how many items I'm going to do, but I'm going to go big. And it's like a pencil is an item, like out of a junk drawer. So I go pretty big. And I have to donate, recycle, or trash those many items per day every day in January. So if you want to do it with me, I'll be talking about it. Last year, I really focused on home decor. So I had a ton, 2 kind of storage spaces, attics in my home filled with home decor from years ago. And I always held on to it because when I was filming the pilot and then the first season of my show, I just felt like I needed to hold on to extra home decor. So I had very limited budget, hardly any money to stage homes, like to get home decor. And so often in that first season, I would use things for my own house. So I held on to this stuff. So after season 2, I was like, I don't need this stuff anymore. It's not, I wouldn't buy it because it's not on trend right now for the home decor. And when I do share like styling videos, I want it to be up to date things for you guys. I feel like that's like part of my duty as a designer, is using things that are on trend and in style and helping, being a resource for you guys for that. So anyways, last year I focused on home decor, and it feels so good for it all to be gone. So find an area of your home that's causing you either obvious anxiety or stress. That's a no-brainer, right? Like our bathrooms. If you have too many products and you're not touching all of them, it's time. Let's purge. But sometimes things cause us stress and we don't really even know it until we do. It sounds weird, but like right now my closet's causing a lot of, not a lot of, but it's too full. I don't like it. The clothes are just like jam packed, and it's because I'm coming off of a filming season where I need a ton of non-labeled, no design, no patterned clothes for television. And so I have just a lot of just Old Navy, American Eagle, Amazon basic tees and tanks that look really similar, and I don't need 3 of them anymore. And so maybe we, give away 2, keep 1 type situation. So mine's I'm gonna be focusing on my closet right now. Kitchen dishes. I don't know where else you'd have dishes in your house. Okay, but there's also ones that aren't as obvious. Hear me out. So challenge yourself. As you're sitting there, be like, think about what I don't like, but maybe I don't think about it all the time. Like a closet you think about all the time because you're in it, right? Multiple times a day. So for example, that old vintage chest that's in my living room has had the same old, I think, picture frames and a couple of vases. Not a couple, there's a lot. Vases and picture frames in it. I don't know. I haven't been in it in 2 years. Why? I need to open that and I need to purge it. Like little stuff like that, when you think about it, it bugs you. You know what I'm saying? So those types of areas where you have piles, or maybe it's contained and the public can't see it, but you have a hutch crammed with things, old books that maybe you really don't need them anymore. You can go take them and sell them or donate them. So also kind of dig. I usually try to do one obvious area when I start out and then one not so obvious area that's going to feel so great once I touch it and it's done. Let me stew on that. And what I mean by that is I'm going to look back on my stories last year and see how many I did last year and see if I stick with it or if I maybe go a little bigger. And again, I'll be doing it every day. So I will post in my stories, not the items. I'm not going to show what I purge every day, but I'll put up a slide that says 25 items purged or whatever. Or maybe I'll do, I don't know. Every day is going to be different. I'm sure I'll miss a day, but I'll do it frequently to where if you're doing it with me, it can kind of be your little like reminder, we're like accountability list. Berkeley's not cheating at all.
Some high score.